Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Please continue to pray for me, and especially pray for my art career by leaving a dislike on this video. I'm going to be giving you guys some updates on my life and my art career and all that, and why it's important to me. I'm so glad that I've turned things around these last couple of months. Last year was marked by burnout and by just mind overflow, if you will. I almost went insane toward the end of 2023, but thankfully some of that has turned around, in large part because of my art project, I want to say. One of the reasons I got involved with my art career to the extent that I did was that I wanted to alleviate pressure at my day job. What do I mean by that? Well, a lot of times, I'm always on edge, right? I'm always worried, who's going to complain about me? What's going to be said about me? I'm very self-conscious. So just the other day, I was having a meeting with my boss, just a regular check-in meeting, nothing spectacular, but I found something really changed about my attitude between last year and this year. During the meeting, I was trying to find out about some software issues on how to use one of these software packages, and my boss went off on a tangent. Now, in the past, I would have been very nervous and tried to yank the conversation back. I didn't last week, in large part because I wasn't fearful, I wasn't on edge. I let the boss finish discussing what it was, and in doing so, my boss said a few things that were beneficial to me in terms of gathering intel, so that was great. I'm so glad I had the bandwidth to listen to that all right. And that's and then you see, I'm in the process of recovering from long COVID. It's been a year since I've had long COVID symptoms. I'm very fearful of getting another round of COVID. I had a student who came to my office hours one day. We were discussing something. She was telling me about her plans on how to do this project. She goes home and immediately I get an email saying that she won't be able to come to class because she has COVID. And I frantically scrub everything in the desk, everything at my desk. And I share an office with a bunch of other people, and they weren't very understanding. It's 2024. Had I did this 2, 3, 4 years ago, maybe. But fortunately, I tested negative today. But that was a good scare that woke me up. But I'm glad I had that scare, because I'm looking out for myself and sleeping better and eating better. You know, I'm not taking my good health for granted anymore. I've gone back to the dating scene, and the reason for that is that I'm very content with a lot of life events by myself, right? I go out by myself and all that. But I was watching the Super Bowl, and this very high-profile couple having each other to back each other up, and also, in general, I find that when I go to the office and talk about my personal life, right? Especially if I want any sort of accommodations. Like next month, I want to take time off to view the solar eclipse. I wish I had been able to say, hey, I'm going to go out with my girlfriend to go see the solar eclipse. I bet that would have been accepted a heck of a lot better. I mean, I did get the time off this time around, but it's just one of those societal quirks that nobody can explain, and it's unfortunate that it plays out that way, right? But more importantly, I want somebody to cheer me on as I'm doing the bismuth art and among other things, right? Pray for me. Pray that I recover from long COVID and don't get another wave of COVID, obviously. Pray for my art career. Oh yeah, pray for Voyager 1's return. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.